How are you guys doing today?
Oh, we're doing great. How are you doing today, Arrow? What's happening, Arrow? How's it going, bro?
Man, I'll tell you what, you guys are speaking my street. I'm here in the South. I'm here in the Carolinas, and, moonshine is a big thing in this part of the world.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It most definitely is. Moonshine was on its way out. It was becoming a dying breed when Tim first came to me about doing the Moonshiners show. I told him, you're crazy. Everything you've shown me says don't do this. But I'm glad we did.
Yeah, because, it puts you, when we see you on TV, and if we were to see you out there in the real world in a small town or even in a big city, we'd go, hey, that's the Moonshiners.
Well, we do run into that about 30 or 40 or 50 times a day. That's part of what it is that we do. We signed on for it. Yeah, people know us as the Moonshiners, and, I like to put it this way. I don't care how good we are at making moonshine. We're on television for it, and without our fans, well, we're just another guy out there making moonshine. Our fans are really what makes it, and we love them all. I say we're rock stars with no guitars. That's a good way to put
it. Now, here in the Carolinas, we have the ABC run stores for alcohol and stuff like that, and they seem to be selling moonshine. It's not the same kind of moonshine that you guys are making, is it?
There are some out there that are, and there are some out there with a label moonshine on it, just trying to hop on the bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
You've got quite a few good ones out there. And all I can say is really kind of do a little bit of research, a quick internet search of the company, and you can really tell the ones that are on the bandwagon from ones really trying to make a traditional moonshine, and the only difference is they're paying taxes on it. Yeah. Hey, Arrow.
Yes, sir.
You know what the difference? You know what the difference in white lightning and moonshine is?
Probably the strength or the proof of it. What is it?
White lightning's made in the daytime, moonshine's made at nighttime by the moonlight. You want to know the difference in moonshine and liquor?
All right, go for it.
Liquor's made in the damn distillery, and moonshine's made in the dang woods.
Oh,
that's about it.
Wow. Right? But see, this.
I'm just saying, moonshine's handmade, homemade by craftsmen out in the woods, man.
Yep.
And liquor's made in the distillery where somebody's got forklifts and got buttons to push and stuff like that. That's the difference.
You know that you bring up a really good point, because there's a place here in Charlotte that makes vodka, and we took a tour, and I'm going, boy, I really thought this would have been a little bit different. This looks so like a science lab.
Yeah, like industry.
Yeah. Now, you guys face something on this brand new season of Moonshiners on Discovery Channel: inflation and the supply chain. Well, sure, it's affected us, but we never think that affects you guys as well.
Oh, it affects us greatly because, we're small time. What you can go and get sugar for is the same price we pay for sugar. And we buy it in much larger quantities. Grain is the same way. And we use it faster, too. Yes, we do. We go through a lot more of it. Propane, everything has went through the roof. And it costs us more to make our moonshine. And we're selling it for the same damn price. Yeah. We do try to pass along the savings to our customers. And, we make moonshine because we care about this art. I like to say a trained monkey can make moonshine, but it takes a true artist to make good moonshine and really care about your craft and enjoy watching other people enjoy what you did. You have to care about it. Yeah, if you don't care about it, you don't put the love in it, it's going to show. Yeah, there's definitely pride in every single jar that I know Josh and myself brew. And sometimes in larger distilleries, you lose that. You've got people there that are just 9 to 5 every day just to draw a paycheck. And not saying some of these distilleries don't put out some outstanding liquor, but when somebody's heart's in that jar, you can taste it. It's hard to beat a jar of homebrew, man.
Well, how do you hide 1,000-gallon tank this year? I mean, because I always thought when you go into a forest, you really have to really look for that still. But I mean, 1,000-gallon tank.
Well, we can't give you all our secrets. If we gave everybody all our secrets, we wouldn't be able to get away with it.
Right.
Well, that's the only thing you can do there is go deeper in the woods, which, once again, winds up costing more. It's more work, but you got to be creative, man. Definitely. When you care about your craft, that's what you're willing to do to be able to do your craft. Do you know how hard it is to hide in the woods when everybody's walking their dog, everybody's out freaking scouting for deer, bear, or whatever, turkeys? Yep. People are out just walking the woods. There's millions of people everywhere all the time. You know how hard it is to hide?
Yep. I do because I live in a forest here in South Charlotte, North Carolina. I know what it's like and how many people just, they for some reason the trees collect people. It's everybody has to go walking through the trees. And it's like, I don't want you walking through my trees.
I was going to ask you a while ago where you lived at, because I heard you say Carolina, and I'm a Carolina boy myself.
I'm down here in Charlotte. Where are you at?
I'm right below Asheville. I'm over in a little place called Columbus, North Carolina.
Yeah. Over there by the over
born
there.
And bred.
So then we totally get what moonshine is all about, and we also know that it helps shape NASCAR and all that kind of stuff. So that makes me wonder, what kind of a sport, if you guys could create one, if you're running from the law, what would you do?
Well, I reckon. Did it say create a sport? Well, the only sport I could think of that would come in handy running from the law, what is that one where people run around the cities and just jump over everything? Talking about parkour. I don't know what they call it. They jump off the parkour. Yeah, that would be the sport we would really need. He's talking about parkour where they can jump off of buildings and stuff.
Do you think that we have gotten lazy with our moonshine in the way that everybody has to have a new flavor? It's got to taste like this. It's got to taste like this. Whatever happened to just good old plain moonshine?
I don't know that I would call that lazy. I would call that people trying to be, creative and trying to come up with something new. And if you don't work that as hard as you can, one thing about it is you don't learn in this life by success. You learn in this life by the failures you have while you're trying to make success. And when you have those failures, you start picking up on the things that you definitely don't want to do. When you know what you don't want to do, well, you got a better insight on what you do want to
do. Yeah. How do you guys measure the alcohol proof? Because people will go in there, they got to have their 100 proof or their Everclear, which is 150 or 160 proof. How do you guys measure that kind of stuff, or does that even matter?
What we like to do is a good drinkable proof. We shake the jar and read the bead on it. There are a lot of moonshiners out there that use a hydrometer, and that just boils down to the fact that they don't know how to read the bead in the jar, and that's something that I couldn't sit here and explain to you how to read it. It's something that comes along with experience and just doing it. Once you've done it enough times, and you can just tell by when it's hitting that jar about what it is.
Oh, wow.
And we like to put out a good drinking proof, which is somewhere between 100 and 110 proof. Mm-hmm. If somebody wants it a little tamer than that, they can throw a couple of ice cubes and a splash of water in it. If somebody wants something a little stronger, they can make a special order, and we'll give them something a little stronger. But 9 times out of 10, when somebody asks for something stronger than that, they only think they want something stronger than that.
Yeah.
When they actually get a taste of it, they realize after 3 sips, they're about to fall down, and they wish they didn't have what they had. That goes to show you they don't really know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah.
Well, it's almost Christmas season. I know
like mine about 110.
About 110.
That's the first and I'll have to say this. You mentioned Everclear as the only reason I'm saying it. The state of Virginia, which I'm in, and I'm right on the Carolina line as well. I'm out of Danville, Virginia. And the state of Virginia does not carry Everclear anymore because they passed a law where whatever proof it says on the label, it's actually got to be. And Everclear immediately left Virginia.
Oh, my God.
So it's not as strong as they say it is.
Oh, see that we need people like you to give us the truth. Give us that truth. Now, with the Christmas season coming up and stuff like that, it makes a great gift. The moonshine does. I can't say. So, how do people reach out to you? Because the law will be knocking on your front door.
Well, we got to walk a fine line with that right there. Yes, we do. Tickle's got a legal brand, you know. He's got a Sugarland shine. You can pick up a jar of that and pick up his cinnamon shine. Yeah, Tickle's Dynamite Cinnamon. Yeah, and so he's got jars that people can go to the store, go online, whatever, pick up jars. I'm still outlaw. I don't have a license with nobody. I'm just old Josh doing my thing. So he don't have to worry about that as much as I would, you know.
Please come back to this show anytime in the future, you two. Man, you guys, we're just good old Southern fun. Next time we'll bring some classic rock along with us.
Sounds great. Awesome.
Excellent.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yeah.
You guys be brilliant today, okay?
Right, we'll do it.